Now that I've carefully cut out my pieces, I'm going to start merging my pieces with the cougar. So for this one, I'm going to merge the head with the body of the cougar. Now, before I do this, well, I'm going to zoom in because there we go. There's no reason not to zoom in when you're doing detail work. Okay, people work from far back. That's a mistake. So what I want to do is I want to basically um, get rid of the texture of the crocodile gradually so that it blends with the body of the cougar. So to do this, first I'm going to select all the pixels on the Crocagator head layer. So I hold down my Command or Control button and I click with my mouse on the picture of the layer. And bang, it selects all the pixels in the layer. That easy. You don't have to do anything complicated again. Now down here I'm going to make a mask, what's called a layer mask. So I click on this little, looks like a black circle inside a white rectangle, and it makes a layer mask. And a layer mask is just like a stencil. Anything that is black, think of the black as paper, that is blocked. Anything that is white is a hole through it. Okay? So I'm going to come over to my paintbrush, and I'm going to make sure that my brush is set on black, and I'm going to change my brush to a soft edge brush because I'm going to be blending. And then I'm going to change my opacity to about 25%. Now, by the way, I noticed when I was looking at the video, it doesn't look like the video is necessarily tracking exactly where I am with the brush. So, sorry. Also, right now, I can't see my brush size. I'm like, hey, where's my brush size? My caps lock is on. Really easy one, but a lot of people do it. Turn my caps lock off. There we go. So, as I am painting on the mask, it is going to slowly blend away because I am painting in black. And as you see this gets darker, the photograph goes away. Now I'm going to run into a problem here that, I can see through the neck of the Crocagator to sky behind it, and I don't want that. So I'm going to back this thing up. Bam. Okay. I'm going to say, okay, before I do anything else, I need to fill that in. So once again, on my Crocagator head layer, hold down my Command or Control button. I click on the picture. There's my selection. And I'm going to come down to my cougar layer. Now, before I do anything, since I'm going to start messing with this, I'm going to duplicate it. So I'm going to right click on the name of the layer. And by the way, you can do most things with layers by right clicking on the picture or the name. So I right click on the name, I choose duplicate layer. That's fine. I'm going to move this into my originals folder. That way if I mess it up and later on I need it, you can get it back. That's really, really important. Good safety net. Also, if this had a little icon down the bottom, that would mean it's a smart layer, which it was. You would right click on this and then choose rasterize, which I have already done. Rasterize makes it a bunch of pixels, and then you can do whatever you want with it. So I'm going to come over here and grab this thing called the clone stamp. The clone stamp is a tool that paints with photographs. So I'm going to choose a soft edge because I'm going to be blending, and the default is going to be on 100%, which I want because I'm going to fill this in, and I'm going to go with a slightly larger brush, as big as you can control. I'm going to hold my Alt or Option button down, and you can see I get a little bullseye here, and I'm going to click because this is a nice smooth texture, and you can see, by the way, there's the texture I'm painting with. All right. So I'm going to come in here and fill this in, except I'm going, it's going to paint right over my arm, and he's going to have little T-Rex stubby arms. That will be awful. Don't want that. Go to my lasso, and just like we did when we were carefully selecting stuff, I hold my Alt button down, and I'm going to take the arm out of the selection, like that. Bam. Go back to my clone stamp, and paint this in. Ta-da. That easy. Okay? So I'm going to deselect, because I don't need that anymore. Come back up to my Crocagator head, turn that back on so I can see, click on the mask, go back to my black paintbrush, 25%, soft edge, and I'm going to blend out this texture. Now I don't have this issue anymore where I can see through to the sky. So I have it on 25% so it blends out slowly. And here's the cool thing. Let's say I go too far and I blend this out and I'm like, I went too far. I didn't want to do that. Okay, super easy. Come back here, switch this to white, and you paint it back in because I'm painting white back into the mask. Remember, anything that is white, you can see through it. Okay, so I can paint texture back in if I need to. I can change the percentage to a lower or higher percentage if I want to work slower or faster. And when you think you are getting done, zoom in close, because if you notice when I zoom in close, I can actually see this edge. Okay, as I said, I'm not sure if my mouse is tracking where it should be, but I can see that edge. So I want that gone. I'm going to switch back over to black, and I'm going to paint this out. So I'm painting away the texture so that blends. I could also make my brush smaller, left bracket, and paint this in so the texture doesn't jump into his arm like it is on his chest and neck. Okay. Now up here, I want to get rid of this up here too. I'm like, that doesn't look good. So I'm going to switch to 100% opacity, hard edge brush, and for all intents and purposes now, this will work just like an eraser. I can paint along there, and that is gone, okay? And it looks like I need just a little touch right here. Blend that out. And there we go. We have a Croc Gator head on my cougar body.